welcome to another video with me, Fernanda, and with City Skylines with Keāa Kota, aka Project Island, with episode 6. Welcome back, everyone. It's been some time. I apologize if you're expecting a video to come out yesterday, since I've actually, due to my due to my weekday schedule getting busier and busier, I find it hard to actually find reasonable and I find it hard to find space to actually work on videos now, except for the weekends, which for me weekends start Saturday instead of Friday, and so yeah, it's been kind of difficult to fit this around, but I did manage to get this one out. Although if you were expecting a video yesterday, I do apologize, since I'm actually going to change my schedule from a video every Friday/Saturday, depending on where you are, to a video every Sunday or Saturday, depending on where you are. So for me, I'm gonna be uploading every Sunday, and for you guys over in the US and the UK, I think, you'll be getting videos every Saturday. So yeah. But anyway, welcome back, everyone. Today we're actually gonna be doing some Runway and Taxiway stuff on this project. I should say though, before we continue, this project will actually be a multi-episode project. I've made 3 episodes on the airport, and it's still far from done. My plan is to finish the passenger terminal and then move on to the city again. And then when some stuff on the city is done, I'm gonna come back and do the cargo terminal. And when that one is done, then the airport is done for good. But right now, I've already recorded until episode 8. I've only edited slightly only until episode 7. But yeah, it's still no way near done. So yeah, expect more airport related stuff coming your way in a few weeks time, I guess. Though I don't think that I will. Actually, I don't think I will, but in the future, of course, I'll split it up as I said earlier. I'm gonna focus on the passenger terminal first, and then the cargo one, as I said earlier. But yeah, since this island is basically supposed to be located in Indonesia, the airlines is gonna be Indonesian one, so Lion Air, Garuda Indonesia, Sriwijaya, Citylink, and yeah, I think those are the Indonesian airlines. We do have AirAsia, but I don't think I grabbed any asset for AirAsia. I do have the ATR 72, which are the turboprop airplanes. Not this one, but that one on this one. Garuda has them, and Wings Air has them, but there are not many ATR 72s in the workshop, so I ended up just grabbing that one, which actually has a chirpy livery, and not a real airline. So yeah. For the airport terminal itself, I'm not gonna detail it today. I'm gonna focus on the taxiways and runways, but what I'm using is the small airport terminal building back and the county building airport terminal building back, both from Fastmere, I think, which is great. I love his assets. They're just amazing. Right there you can see me plopped on the tower, which is also from Fastmere, I think. I'm not sure, but yeah, I was thinking about making it over there, but no, I don't think that'll work. So yeah, this is where I ended up putting it. Yeah. So one thing that you'll see later on in this episode is actually I'm gonna put down some taxiway signage, but I ended up pulling back on that. So I did record it. It did get into the final edit, but I didn't end up sticking with it, since I took a lot of asset count, I guess. I don't know. It's just too many props. When I started this project, my prop count was around 6,000. And now I'm on the eighth episode, and it's now sitting on 13,400 something. So there has been a huge bump over the thing. So yeah. By the way, apologies if you heard some phone notifications. It's actually not from my room. It's actually from the other room, but I've already turned the notifications off, so it should be fine. But anyway, this runway is actually pretty short compared to, I don't know, real life standards, I guess. It's not extremely short like the vanilla one, but it's still short, especially for a A321. But I think it works, I guess. I decided to not make this a very big international airport. I only wanted this to be a regional airport, so it's not international by all means. But we do have regional aircraft carriers like Sriwijaya, Garuda, Line Air, Citilink, which flies the A320, 737, A321, aircraft. We do have the NDR-72s, and we do have general aviation ramp, which is good. And right here I'm just plumbing down those concrete brush just to make the taxiway wider, because I don't think it's actually wide enough. And also right now I'm just putting down plumbable asphalt for the runway, to cover the runway, because it looks better. Oh, by the way, if you saw me put down the taxiways under the runways earlier, that was completely inspired by Sinu, which is a project by Strict Toaster. Very good one. If you haven't watched his content, then you totally should. It's very good. But anyway, putting down the plumbable asphalt one, this thing is sort of inspired by FPS, which is a collaboration project by Strict Toaster, Flux Chance, and Bosco Egelhausen. So yeah, those guys are big inspirations for me. But anyway, now we are doing the runway markings. These are decals, which means that it doesn't look great from afar, or if you look at it from an angle. So I guess I'll just have to work, because I don't think I want to use any other options other than this one. So yeah. Alright, there I'm just putting down extra plumbable asphalt just to make the runway a little bit wider than it was, and also make it look more realistic. So yeah. Also, one thing about these airports that I need to find out is that I'm already on the 8th episode, yet I haven't seen any planes landing or taking off, which is quite concerning since I've spent too much time on the airport, I should say. But at least I'm happy with the result, so it's totally fine. So yeah, we're not actually gonna do lighting on this one, on this episode at least. No taxiway lighting, no runway lighting. I haven't actually done it now on the other episode itself. Next episode is gonna be about the ramp detailing. And then the next episode, or the 8th episode, will be about the what do you call it, like on an airport there is an air side and ground side. It's like the pickup and drop off area, and parking, and some details outside the air side itself. So yeah, I'm actually a bit of a aviation enthusiast, but I don't think my airport is perfect. So apologies if you are one of those guys like me, and if you guys have detected any errors, then please do let me know down below. Forgive me, and I do apologize. The numbers that I've given the runways are runway 36 and 17. 35 and 17. It's purely it's not an exact calculation. It's just the footage are switched. I'm sorry about that. Something's wrong with the editing, I guess. So right here you can see me putting down the numbers 3, 5, and 17, 16 or 17, I think. So these are basically based on the sun, I guess. It's like it's supposed to be based on coordinates, right? But how I measured it, it's with the compass on my phone and the sun on in game. It might not be accurate, but I've tried my best, so I think it's gonna be fine. Also, right now the runway is basically on sitting besides a cliff right there to the ocean. Later on, I will be fixing it up and I'll be covering it up with some concrete walls or something like that, maybe. I'm not sure. Also, these markings, I'm actually not sure if those are correct. I basically saw the markings for Surabaya Jona Airport, which is basically my home airport, and also I took some inspiration from London City Airport, which is in London, the smaller one. That's a pretty unique airport because it's actually very close to the city, and of course it's called London City, that's why. And also the glide slope is very steep, but that's another thing, that's like an aviation thing, so we're here to build stuff, not fly stuff, so yeah. Anyway, those are the arrows that'll be coming for the planes that are coming to land on short final or approach or anything like that. I'll be putting down the stuff over here that I forgot the name of. It's basically those yellow arrows that you find at the end of the runways. I forgot the name of those things, but they'll be there as well. This is actually pretty important because it can slow down the movement of the plane if it overran the runway, I think. I'm not sure about this. I've not double checked or anything, so correct me if I'm wrong down below, or you can tweet at me or whatever. So yeah, here are the yellow arrows. I think it turned out pretty okay. What else is there to talk about? Oh yeah, I hope you're doing well in these not so great times. I'll be trying my best to provide you some form of entertainment, like this one for example. Also, by the way, the last video has been getting some attention. An asset creator said it's good, so yeah. Also, it's been getting better views than the last episode, which is cool. Also, I gained some subscribers, which is also great. I'm very grateful. I'm very thankful. Thank you so much. If you guys are new, welcome. Also, if you are new, if you're a regular subscriber, then also welcome. I appreciate all of your support. It's been getting harder to load this save, so let's just see where this series is gonna go. I'm hoping that my spec will still be able to support this series until the foreseeable future. Though it has been getting harder and harder to actually get in the save game, but it seems like I just need to verify the integrity of the game files every time I want to load. So yeah, that works. I guess that works. Better than not playing, or better than not actually coming into the game and building stuff. So yeah, that's a thing. So in the beginning, I mentioned that the schedule is getting pushed by 1 day, but I'll still be uploading every week. So yeah, the reason for my schedule getting busier and busier is basically because I'm going back to school. You know, the new school year is starting again, so it's been kind of getting difficult to squeeze this thing, which is basically a passion project or a side project, along with my school projects, which are also sometimes stressful. So but I'm trying my best. By the way, right here I'm marking down the taxiways, because originally I wanted to have taxiway markings and taxiway signage, but I ended up ditching both in an effort to save on prop count. So whatever you're seeing right now on the screen is not actually gonna be in the final cinematics, in which, by the way, the cinematics is not actually that good. I enjoyed the first one and the last one, but anything in between is not good because the airport is actually not done yet, as I've mentioned earlier. So yeah, that's a thing. Also, I've been thinking on getting an old game, not an old game, but a game I used to play on this channel called Town. They released it on Steam. It was on sale a few days ago. I don't know if it's on sale now, but I'm looking at buying it again. But I'm not sure if I'm actually gonna be doing that. Just because City Skylines is already taking a lot of time, and City Skylines is my main game that I play from day to day. So I'm not sure if I can fit it into my schedule yet. Although if I can, I will make a tweet or I'll announce it somewhere. So yeah, so that is some possible good news that I'm not sure how it's gonna end yet. But yeah, anyway, right now I'm just putting down some skid marks. Well, not skid marks, but landing tire marks or something. Yeah, those kind of marks. I'm also gonna be putting down some road wear decals on the taxiways, because if you see on Google Earth or Google Maps or something or anything like that, then you can see that the taxiways are very clean on the outer side and very not so clean on the inner side where the line is, because yeah, planes go over them, so that's okay. But that's a detail that I wanted to recreate. I guess that counts to the prop count too. And the yellow lines, those are actually like 1 meter apart, so that's also very much wasteful. I'm very much guilty of those choices, but I think it ended up being worth it, so I'm totally fine with it. If any of you guys are asset creators from Indonesia, or if you guys are familiar, or if you guys want to help or anything, then I guess you can put up some more Indonesian airlines in the Steam Workshop. I don't know, I'm not it's not a must, it's just if you want to, because I'll definitely use those. Yeah, but yeah, anyway, support has been great. Mostly mostly on the weekdays I forgot about my YouTube channel and I don't really do anything. Even my Twitter is usually not that it's not really like, I don't really tweet that much on weekdays, just because I'm very focused on schoolwork instead of this thing, which is my passion project. But all of your support keeps me going, it keeps me motivated, because sometimes I find it hard to actually find a motivation, but all of your support helps me overcome that problem. So yeah, thank you so much for all of the support that I've been receiving, and thank you so much for sticking with my channel for some time now. So yeah, anyway, you can see now that the yellow lines are actually 1 meter apart, just very wasteful. But yeah, anyway, there isn't much left. There's 5 minutes left to the time lapse, so the next 5 minutes will actually be literally useless for you guys to watch, because it's just gonna be taxiway signage and taxiway markings. But I say that's very wasteful, because I'm not sure you're gonna end up using it. So yeah, I guess that's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching this video. Like and subscribe, follow me on Twitter, follow me on Instagram, and I'll see you next week. Alright, see ya.